Hi all, welcome to the channel. This is a donated request from Kendall Brown. He basically said, hey, I want you to listen to some more Aesop rock. The song Daylight, Oblique Nightlight. I've recently, a couple of months back, did one Malibu Ken, didn't like it. I think everybody expected me not to, or hoped that I might perhaps, but they didn't mind if I didn't, because this sort of music isn't really my scene. It's basically like listening to a song that's all rap all the way through is a little like listening to a death metal song. Music might be good, but the vocals maybe go ooh. But if it's like a mixture of death metal and clean, I can appreciate it. If it's like light rap, then yeah, I can enjoy it, because yeah, I like Linkin Park. There you are, that's how normal I am. That's how much I go, oh yeah, that rap's nice, because it's Linkin Park, so I like that. Yes, that's the level I'm at. But Kendall went, hey, he put his money where my mouth is, or I don't know what I don't know what that phrase should be. Basically, when I on this channel, if you want me to do a reaction, just type it in the bottom of the YouTube comments, and one day I might get round to it. If you definitely want it done, then you just send me a little something to my PayPal link below, and I'll get it done within a couple of weeks, hopefully. But it will be done. So this is going to be done. So he said it's very progressive in its styles of music and stuff. So fingers crossed I can get along with it. If you're just clicking on for a hate click, this might be for you. If you're clicking on in the hope that I might enjoy it, this might be for you. If you're clicking on the hope I won't enjoy it, I'll go like, this might also be for you. If you're just clicking on and going like, I've had enough, bye. But anyway, if you like this sort of thing, don't forget to click that like. The like button is a great one. Just click it, and more people will find this stuff and go, ooh. If you don't click like, then we'll stay very, very tiny. But we'll always stay the same. The other thing about giving a donation for this sort of thing, I do not do a shill type thing. I don't go like, oh, it's amazing, thank you for the money, it's amazing. If I like the music, I'll say it. If I don't like the music, I'll say it. I'll try and be nice about it, but I'm not going to be like one of those ones out there who love everything. It's too disingenuous for me. I can't do it, which is my Achilles heel. That's why people don't join up. Anyway, enough, let's go.
Shackle me, not clean logic procreation. I did not invent the wheel, I was the crooked spoke adjacent. While the triple sixers lassos keep angels roped in the basement, I walk the block with a halo and a stick, poking your patience. Y'all catch a 30-second flash visual. Dirty cooperative med platoon, bloom head trip split ridiculous. Bad on the splicing of first generation, fuck up with trickle down any hero smack. I paced me game for 0-hour completion, great slash. Duke of early retirement, pick a dream. American nightmare hogging the screen. The door open so you can stumble in if you'd stop following me round the jungle gym. Now it's honor and I spell it with the H I stole from heritage. Merit crutch, stole the wretched refuse of my teaming resonance. I promise. Tempest towards breed with a bleeding conscience. See the creed accent's responsive, but my sports divorce the wattage, and I'm sleeping now. Wow. Yeah, the settlers laugh. You won't be laughing when your covered wagons crash. You won't be laughing when the buses drag your brother's flags to rags. You won't be laughing when your front lawn spangled with epitaphs. Won't be laughing. Then I'll hang my boots to rest when I'm impressed. So I triple knot them and forgot them. This origami dream is beautiful, but man, those wings will never leave the ground without a feather and a lottery ticket. Now settle down. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick up on the day, put the pieces back together my way. Headline with a pulse, shimmy cross the centerfold, and a dead time in gold. Divvy crumbs for the better souls. When 7 deadly stains, they here to blame the crystal conscience. The results of low life, counting on one hand what he's accomplished. Okay. Link me to activism chain, activate street sweep, plug deteriorating Zenobin Pendragon. I hawk sports course for the morbid, spreading a mad alley. God sick in your Lincoln Lord cabin and Charlie Chaplin waddle. I could zigzag and zig 'em again, but a badge gleam sparkled in my brick wall windows. Another thick installment of One Night in Gotham without the wretched. Houston, we have a problem. Attached to the festive batch of city goblins who split holiday freak on a box cut cinema high road bellow. Head grips, watch red bricks turn yellow. Sorta similar to most backbones at Camp Icarus. Raw bit class congregating get pampered for bickering. Life's not a bitch. Life is a beautiful woman. You only call her a bitch cause she won't let you get that pussy. Maybe she didn't feel y'all shared any similar interests. Or maybe you're just an asshole who couldn't sweet talk the princess. Kiss the speaker wire. Peter pacifism pegging threshold. Stomach full of halo kibbles. Wingspan cast black upon visuals. Hit a duck hunt, ticker tape vision and pick apart the pixels. I got a friend of polar nature and it's all peace. When I seek similar stars but can't sit at the same feast. Meadow captain, this cat is asking if I seen his bitter lost passions. Told him yeah, but only when I pedaled past her. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, put the pieces back together my way. Nightlight sucker. Wanna for shackle me, not clean logic procreation. I did invent the wheel in a previous generation. While the triple sixers lassos keep angels roped in the basement. I locate modern halos and pass them out to the pavement. Y'all catch a 30-second flash frame. Dirty cooperative med platoon, bloom head trip split fantastic. Fathom the splicing of major league low life with anti-hero earthworm mentality. Godzilla, I pace my game for 0-hour completion. See a Cretan, still a Cretan, even speaking altered moniker. American nightmare lost in the monitor. I hope the door opens so you can stagger through. Then set berserker bread cookies in after you. It's gutter and I spell it with the G I stole from get the fuck up. Noise crunched on the wretched refuse of my teaming dumb luck. Still I promise. Pepper sauce brain still bleeding homage. See the freak sucked out the wattage while 3 bears invade the cottage. And I can't sleep now. Yeah, the police will laugh. You won't be laughing when your covered wagons crash. You won't be laughing when you're hosted by the ghost of Christmas past. You won't be laughing when your blow-up doll's got a headache and won't give up the ass. I'ma lay my kicks to rest when I'm impressed. So I staple gun 'em to my feet. This origami dream is beautiful. Pull the tail, watch the wings flap. But you really can't do a thing with that. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day. Swallow up the pieces, spit 'em at your species. Beats to the city of lost barnacles and leeches. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight, daylight, 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 nightlight. I'm pretty sure I got a pulse. Plus, we shimmy across the centerfold and her nightlight engulfed. Just let me keep the crumbs. 7 deadly stains that hit a blamed and crystal conscience. The results of deadbeat trying to make $1 off a bomb thread. Link me to activism chain. Activate wild stop Pluto orbit. Set a course, then push the button. I'll swallow spores born by the loss of a morbid glut. Alley goth. I can spot a duck battalion by the Charlie Chaplin waddle. Zigzag and zig 'em again before they make him pull the badge out for the lash out. Another thick installment of One Night in Gotham. Like, then we have a problem. They're buffing the trains the same day the graffiti writers bomb 'em. Split holiday freaks on a box constant in my high bellow. Head grip, watch red bricks turn yellow. I'm trying to meet the wizard, but a tailgating tin man holding a oil can won't let a hermit crab breaking his new shell toe. Life's not a bitch. Life is a biatch who keeps the villagers circling the marketplace out searching for the G-spot. Maybe she didn't feel y'all shared any similar interests. Or maybe you're just an asshole. Maybe I'm just an asshole. Kiss the speaker wire. Sammy swashbuckler pegging threshold. Stomach full of diner food. Wingspan cast black upon fumes. Here to help release the rabid hounds and pick apart your mood. I got this friend of polar nature, and it's all D when I seek similar stars, but can't sit at the same beat. Metal captain, this cat is asking if I seen his middle lost passions. Told him yeah, gave him one last smoke and smashed him. All I ever wanted was to pick apart the day, swallow up the pieces, spit them at your species. Reach to the city of lost particles and leeches. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight day, night, 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 sucker. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight got me when the daylight met the evening. Nightlight.
Day turns night, turns night. 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 Day turns night, turns night.
Okay. Aesop Rock, Daylight, Nightlight. It's not my thing. It's definitely not my thing. But I was especially feeling this in the Daylight part. There were a few nice little sounds and stuff going on in there. But it was like the fast sort of rap going on, and like rap is very much about the poetry, the story, what they're trying to tell, rather than purely about the music in the sense of creating huge soundscapes and stuff. They meld together more than rock and metal and stuff, which can be much more about the music, but you've got a story to tell, but the story can always be circumvented by the music. You can choose a path to pick on those, and rap, it's definitely about the lyrics more than anything else, which is why possibly I'm not really a huge person into rap so much, because it's all about the music for me. But the second half made my toes tap a little bit. I was tapping a little bit, yeah, it's alright. First part, like I say, it was too laid back as well. The music was too laid back. I could hear different sounds and stuff going on there. I thought some of them were interesting, yeah, but very much not a parochial sort of gentle, pastoral sort of progressive fan sort of thing. Some I can appreciate gentle sounds now and again, but I like to be hit hard as well, a lot more often than the gentle stuff. So if a gentle song comes along in an album, I can enjoy and appreciate that. It gives you a sort of relax when you go back to something a bit more pounding again. So that first half for me was like, yeah. I was thinking maybe he's not going to like this review, but then we get the Nightlight part. It suddenly tricks in and hits a bit harder, and has a few more soundscapes on there, and I'm going like, yeah, actually, yeah. If they took them away a bit further into different directions, I'd probably get a bit more on board. If you got a bit more heavy, I'd get more on board. If there was a few more dynamic changes, I'd get more on board as well. But of course, it's all about the rhythm patterns that matter. So while there's lots of experimental little bits and bobs going on within the structure of the song, nothing ever sort of pulls away from that narrative enough to make me go, ooh. But it works, of course, for the song. The way he's trying to put it works, and it makes people go, wow, this is a bit different to what you hear on a normal rap song. And I have to agree on some of the rap that I've heard, the commercial stuff that you hear on the radio and stuff, when you've got no chance to turn it off because somebody else has got it on, and you're like, ooh, no. It's very much almost like a lot of the pop stuff. It just follows a path and doesn't divert anywhere, it doesn't do anything, it just does the same thing, and it's just the same. It's like, put something else into it, and he has put a lot of experimentalism into his music to bump up his vocals, his songs, and that you have to applaud him for. You know, it's not for me, but I can't say it's like, oh God, no. Either you can say it's intriguing, but it's not like wow, in that sense. So you know, that's my review. That's what happened. And if you managed to get through the whole thing of me going like, then well done. That's why really, not really a reaction channel, more a review channel in many ways. But you know, I like to get the music on there. I like to listen to the music. I like to discover new music, and this is the best way to do it. If somebody gives me something that I might go like, oh, I might not like this, and then I do. That's the great thing about this channel. So thank you for the donation, suggestion. Anybody else wants to do it and wants to go, ha, look at him suffering. I can suffer for you. I can suffer for you if you want me to. Or if it's a chance that you think he might like this, go for it. But you're going to lose apart from a couple of quid. It's only up to you what you donate, if you want to donate. But of course, like I say, you can always put in comments below to ask me to listen to something else. Something like this probably wouldn't do unless I was given a donation, because I know it's not really my sort of scene, and I don't want to be just full of like stuff that's like people hate me doing, because they're like go like we don't like you not liking stuff. That's the way it goes. If you know what I'm trying to say, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm losing the plot. I hope you enjoyed this video anyway. Hope you enjoyed me going. And I will see you for another one very soon. Don't forget that like. See you again. Bye.